Hello everyone and welcome to another Gloomhaven video. We're playing Guildmaster on Insane. Going pretty well so far. We are using some very sustainable tactics. It's going a bit slow because of that, but I rather go slow and finish than go fast and run out of cards. So we try to avoid using our level 9s, our Soothsinger and Crack card whenever possible, because even though the game scales with the level, our level 9s are pretty insane. They get, like, you scale much faster. So the idea is as you level up, enemies also become stronger, but you get stronger faster than them, I feel like. Okay, so now we have some level ups to do, so let's do that. Oh, we got a new relic. So we got the Ancient Drill. During your melee attack, add +2 attack and pierce 2 to the entire attack action. Once per fight. Well, that's pretty good for going through the shields. We'll see if we need that for something. Okay, Elementalist level 4. Primal Duality. Attack 5, range 4, target 2. Okay. So a lot of elements on this card. Well, this is a nice effect. We can create both light and darkness in one move. Sorry. Interesting. Attack 2, target all adjacent enemies. Make some elements. Okay. Loot Gravel Vortex. Loot 1. If you use 2 elements, loot 2 instead. Well, I need things to kill people. None of this really helped to do so. Well, this one kind of does, but we burn it, which I'm not super excited about. Although attack 5, range 4, target 2 is one of the harder hitting cards we got. We could put it in and just use it at the start and then we just sustain after that, so yeah. We could, but well, this is interesting actually. So we do like 4 damage, then 3, then 2, then 1. And we can do +1 attack and pierce 2. It's good against shielded enemies. I wonder if I consider that stronger than this one. This one is like 4 and 4. No, this one is 5 and 5. This is 4, 3, 2, 1, but with pierce. Boiling arc. Well, we can put disarm on this one as well. That's an interesting idea. Move 4 though. We do lack movement. Let's just go with some spike. Yes. So let's see. Attack 4. Target all enemies at exactly range 2. So I feel like this is better than Infernal Vortex by a lot. In terms of what elements we get, and in terms of flexibility, it's much easier to hit 2 enemies range 4 for 5 than trying to figure out how to get everyone at the range of 2. This one does create the ice, but we already create ice here with our most used card, so we don't need it. Okay, let's see the perks. Oh, we did the consistency. Let's see. Okay. Well, we can add some element cards. We can do a bit more damage, I guess. Push. Well, actually, I want wound. Yeah. Wound is really good. Let's put wound. So, wound has a good chance to land when we are doing the massive area of effect. Yep. Could land on something and start being useful. Okay. Then we have our Scoundrel level up. Yeah, we played with Scoundrel a little bit. It is a really not so strong class, I think, but within a strong group it can work to just help out a little bit. Scoundrel has reached level 2. Attack 4. Add wound and gain 1 experience when the target is adjacent to any of your allies. Well, that's really good. Exactly what we need, since we don't play Sootsinger anymore. It became hard to do wounds. And this one I'm not really interested in. Attack 5, range 4, burner. Let's take open wound, that's really good. 4 damage, 5 move, let's see. Attack 5, 5 attack if adjacent to any of your allies. Well, this is also basically 5. So we could replace this if we want to have a similar card. This one... Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the burner, so let's do it like that. Okay. Well, what else do we have here that we're not using? Let's see, well, this one is like exactly the same. On the next 4 attacks targeting enemies, just one of their allies. Yeah, single out is hard to pull off, there are so many enemies, so... Well, this one is cool, Swift Bow. And this one, if you have an enemy with whole bunch of shields, this one will hurt a lot. So let's see here. Quick hands, move to attack 2, throwing knives, venom shift, thieves neck. Well, quick hands is the only one we can reliably drop, I think. It's not like we really need it. Let's put a swift bow. And then this one. I don't think I ever really used this one to great effect. I did something with it. Not like we're gonna use this one. We're gonna use this one in very specific scenarios, where for whatever reason we have an enemy with a lot of a shield, but maybe a boss, who knows. So let's leave it out for now. Okay, Scoundrels card. Ignore negative scenario effects, yes please. But other than that, we have consistency and dust, that's good. So we'll do that for sure. Oh, pierce, poison, muddle, invisible, okay. Sunkeeper, well, this is the one we're excited about. Sunkeeper has reached level 6. All allies add +1 attack to all their attacks this round. Supportive chant, okay. All allies add +2 move to all their moves this round. Well, it's a nice support card. Illuminate the target. Attack 5, strengthen, affect all adjacent allies. 1 experience. 1 adjacent ally may perform attack 6. Oof, that's a lot of damage. Let's see. So when we played with Tinkerer, we were really lacking a card which had a slow initiative and something useful on the bottom. This might be it. We ended up using no, not even this one. So it was 75. We ended up using I don't even know anymore. Holy Strike, which had nothing. So From the cards we have right now, slower than 75, there's Holy Strike, well there's Lay on Hands, also nothing. There's the Daybreak, move 2 Blast, so that's okay. But I think this is exactly what we need to make the Sunkeeper work with the Tinker. So I think I'll take it. Unless we have something we really need. Well, this is nice, but it's not like we really need it. Path to Glory, well, a burn on the bottom, nothing interesting on top. Disadvantage, not really what I'm playing around. Although maybe I am underestimating this effect. But enemies have so much damage, you really have to mitigate, avoid, rather than just soften it up with something like this. I mean, shield 1 is probably better than enemies having disadvantage, right? So it's like a shield 1, that's not so good. Disadvantage is much worse for us actually, because we miss the chain effects. Yeah, we can take that and we can put it in the deck right away, so next time we play with Tinker we actually have something good to use. So attack 5, strengthen on top, and one adjust element, perform attack 6 on the bottom. Didn't we drop Holy Strike because we already had a stun here? Yeah, we kind of did, right? So why is it still there? I don't even know. Okay. Let's get the perk. Well, we have consistency and dust. This one just replaces. Well, we put some heals inside, which is nice. Add 2 shield oneself cards. Well, this is add 2 heals. This is probably stronger, right? Right. Yeah, let's put some heals in. There we go. And that's it for the levels. So last time we did a relic quest down here. That means now we'll do a scenario. And the next scenario will be this one here. The Forest of Bloom. But let's see the enemies. So we have some imps, which have 8 health. They're annoying, like super annoying and flying. These ones also have flying, so our usual tactic might backfire here. Sun Demon, health 11, movement attack. Okay, and Sun Demon Elite, I suppose. So I had this idea. So I'm trying out new characters here, right? So I had this idea that this lovely lady here, we could summon a whole bunch of summons, and then she can be like on, I don't know, 2 or 4 cards or whatever she's left at, and we can keep her alive with our Sunkeeper. So we would be able to have whole army on our back, at our back or whatever. Oh, this Storm Shooter is really good, if nothing else. So basically she would be able to sustain a lot of summons while still not dying because of our Sunkeeper. But then Elementalist cannot do his disarm so often, since we're returning cards to her, so that's something to keep in mind. So is that worth it? Well, we can... I don't know, depends on enemy types, I guess. We're gonna have enemies with lots of shield now, though. Shields 2 and 16 health. Funny. So funny. So we'll need the disarm here most probably. But let's see. Vitality 1, shield 1, iron beast. Thorn shooter, well that's not nice for poison. We can have them in the back and just poisoning everything. This could be our poison solution basically. Living Night Shadow Wolves, well they have spears, so these ones would have it easier to attack the sun demons. Unending Dominance, Lava Golem, oh he does wound on attacks and infuses fire all the time. It has vitality 2, range 2, well that's interesting. Are sun demons range? No they're not. No, these ones are though. Okay. Well, that's not gonna be super useful. Mighty Bond. One adjacent summoned ally performs. Okay, we can tell it what to attack. That's good. Bonded Might. Well, same thing basically. Biting Wind. Blackfire. Oh, that's nice. Attack 1, range 5, target 2. Wound. Wounding is good. Letter wings, create some kind of bat. Volatile flame, summon living bomb. On that, attack free, target all enemies with range 2. So it's like a trap if you break it. Okay, ethereal vines, attack 1, range 3. Immobilize. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Well, we could make this work. Well, we could put disarm on this. I mean, it's not as good as the elementalists, but we could keep returning this, and she would not be utterly useless otherwise, because we would have a lot of minions doing damage. We also immobilize enemies so they cannot move, so we have them in constant grasp. Throw vines. Can we make this work? Let me think. Well, kind of. Well, I wanna try it. I'm gonna put an interesting group together for this. So we're gonna take our Tinkerer again. I just wanna stop relying on Quartermaster so much. So Tinkerer can do Noxious Vials, and let me just see very fast what we're not using. Okay. Well, nothing super crazy, right? So we can use Noxious Vials plus Volatile Concussion. To return a bunch of cards to someone. We do, however, need Frost for this to work. So with Elementalist it worked. Can you make Frost? So that's the problem, she can't make Frost. So Tinker would only return 3 cards per turn. So let's say she would do this. Ethereal Vines, attack 1, range 3, immobilize. That would be her top action. Question is, what would be her bottom action, which she would repeat? Glad that you ask. Let's see. Oh, we can increase the summon move or attack. That's interesting. Glad that you ask. Ooh. Affect all adjacent allies. Wonder what happens if we put this here, right? What would be the... Well, ideally we want Immobilis to be something which goes super slow, so we are not... Or turbo fast, so faster than all enemies or slower than all enemies. Well, we cannot do... We can... Wait. Huh. Well, we could do that also. That's interesting. But putting it on attack, it's a bit risky. Ooh, wait. What do I see here? Unending dominance. Recover up to 4 of your burned cards. Okay. Summon lava golem. 6 experience. Alright. Well, this is also pretty slow. There we go. We can put it there, but it's a bit expensive though. Why is it so expensive here? Shield 1, affect self and all summoned allies. Why is it so expensive? Well, we could also do that, I guess. Probably the safest bet, but that's a turn shooter. We're not gonna have that one. Oh boy. You can summon pretty much anything except Frost. That's like so annoying. So we want to put this arm here. Well, it's 300. Yep, sure it is. I think we're gonna go with this one. It's 90, but that should be fine. We're gonna need some gold for this though. Okay, Elementalist. Thank you for your services. We're gonna bench you for a bit. I mean, we could also play Elementalist, but what's the fun in that, right? Let's try to make some new things work. So here and what did we say? This one? Yep. Okay, so we keep recycling these two. We need to drop something though. Well, this one is a nice heal with experience, so we can probably drop this here. Okay, for that. So what else? Summon living bomb? Well, I don't want this. It doesn't repeatable damage. Doesn't do repeatable damage. This one needs the fire. So how the heck will we do fire then if we drop? What did we drop that makes fire? Well, this one does fire. Well, this one also does fire. So, as long as he's alive, and if everything goes well, it should be. And if things start going bad, then we will not do this. We will keep doing that. This will be much weaker on the start though, so let's get ready for that. So let's see. two wolves here also. Well, that's good, but I don't know if I'll be having a chance to use it if I will be doing this. So we can drop one for sure. Okay. Well, now we have all the summons. Okay, cool. Will be our last party member though. Let's see. So let's check once more. How will the rotation work? So the Tinker will go like 75, 76. So the Tinker. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. So the Tinker creates. The Tinker returns Sunkeeper's cards. No, that's not gonna work. She has to go first, then the Tinker returns her cards and her potion, then she returns his cards and uses the potion to return her cards, and then we go all over again. Well, for the element it's not important, we can always use the one from the last turn, but if the Tinker is going 75 and 76, she has to go something like 74. And we don't really have that. Well, alternatively, we can always go on 30, but sometimes enemies will go before 30, sometimes they'll go after 30, so sometimes we'll do a double immobilize, and that will kind of mess us up. Let's think, I know what we need. We need this. At the beginning of a round, after all ability, well, but this is used, so that will not help much. This will only help once. How can we solve this? How can we solve this? I mean, it's so much easier with Quartermaster. He has like 2 super slow cards which do the same. He goes last and he solves all the problems. And Tinker just goes a bit too fast. Well, I guess we could just do and just try our best or something. Having so many summons on its own already should be pretty insane. So what? We go 30. But then we don't have to put it there, basically. We can also put it there. Maybe even better, so we go 25. Okay, Enchanter. I changed my mind. Okay, cards, so we have to put, well, we can put instead of that, but maybe, well, how many do we actually need? Now this one does push too, that's interesting effect. If we can also, no, actually we don't want to push too. Okay, let's do it like that. Okay, so we'll go like, we go on 30, we do that, hopefully it doesn't stack with itself. Then Tinker goes, returns our cards, good, returns her stamina potion, okay, then she goes. she goes, and then she returns his cards, and with the stamina potion she returns her cards. Alright, and what was her card she's gonna use? Wanna just tell me perform attack 6. Okay, so for the last member, well, we want something which has lots of cards. How many cards do you have? 10? Level 2, level 1, 10 cards. Masochistic melee killer. Level 4, 2, 2, 1. Well, Sobons has lots of cards. Beast Tyrant, Summoner we already have, Sunkeeper, Soothsinger. Okay. Well, let's take whoever has the least experience. 13. Who else? 30. 24. I guess it's the Berserker. No items, so that's gonna be interesting. Why am I doing this to myself? I don't even know. I'll put some minor stamina potions just in case. Wait, what? Why are you not using that? You silly thing. Okay. So you're using a miner. Okay. Oh, let's see. We should get some more minor stamina potions, I guess. Well, let's get one from Plague Herald. And let's get one from... What's that? Oh, oops. From Brute. Okay. Well, now at least we have some items. Okay. I think that should be it. Trainer. Oh. Scoundrel reaches level 2, unlocks Scoundrel story quests. Okay. I woke up this morning and found a letter outside the front door. It's for the scoundrel and asks for a rendezvous in the forest. Can I not be the middleman in the future, please? Okay, Elementalist got a perk. I can do that next video, and Scoundrel gets a perk. Alright. Relics, well, we can unlock a new relic quest since we just did one. Prevent 40 damage using armor and shield items. Unlock relic quest. I've received a communication from the asylum at Black Rock, where one of their alchemists has been working on a new form of high-tech armor. However, he was researching in his tower when there was a lot of noise, screaming, and then silence. Let me guess, they want us to investigate. Got it in 1. We need a starting village, Black Rock Asylum. Well, that might take a while. So these ones are golden, I guess, silver. Well, let's see if this one's reachable then. Your elemental abilities have improved dramatically since you started this guild, and I believe you are now ready to attempt the trial of the elements. This is no simple mission, however. The trial takes place in a cave in the mountains, containing a wide variety of extremely dangerous demons. Of course, you are wondering what will you gain from completing the trial. The Staff of Elements, a powerful magical artifact. Well, that sounds interesting. What about this one? I see you've been getting poisoned and wounded a lot, but that you've also been keeping a handle on it. I've been trying to research any relic that might help you out, and I think I've tracked down a set of armor that could help you out. The drawback is that it's located in a not quite extinct volcano. Oh, really? So here. The hole. What's that? During your turn, refresh 2 of your consumed items. Gain curse. Oh, okay. Still didn't unlock anything reachable. And finally, we've been in a lot of scrapes together, and I've noticed our mercs are quite often overburdened in combat. I've had a call from a Volrat armorer who has invaded a new close-fitting cuirass, but he says his business partner stole the prototype. He had fled to Scurvy Bay with his associates, so you'll need to go there to recover it. Alright, so we can't really do any relic quest for now. Well, that's alright. You summon 20 traps, summon living bones, 20 damage from hazardous terrain, kill 50. Your summon skill, well, we'll work on this one now. Hell yeah. So that's complete, but why do we still have this? Oh. Cool. Bless. We're not gonna bless. Berserker. Oh yeah, the Berserker. Plus attacking if it doesn't have a maximum. Oh, that one is a good one. Why are we not using that? Because we have to bench the card for it, I guess. Okay. Oh, attack 1, range 3, target 2, wound. Oh, we like that one. We like that one. That's nice. Vitality 2 self, move free, heal 1 self. Cool. You can use the fire to stun. You may overheal to maximum 26 hit points, but your maximum hit point value remains the same for the purpose of all ability effects. Okay. Interesting. I guess this is stronger on the start, kind of. Okay, we have a lot of stuns on the Berserker. I think it is time. The Forest of Bloom. It seems demons from the temple to the south have spread to the Eagle Crest. Work with Inox to drive them away. Kill all enemies in all rooms. So we got some forest imps, some sun demons. And we get the telescopic lens design, which is like improved version of Hawk Helm. We're gonna unlock the Eagle Crest. Well, let's go. Apparently, you did not clear out the temple near River's Rise quickly enough. Sun demons had already been spreading their influence northwards. You have been contacted by an Inox tribe in the area who have asked for your assistance. Demons have driven them from their village, and they need your help to retake it. You journey to the outskirts of the village, and there meet with a small band of warriors who vow to help you against the demons. We're gonna have allies, maybe? Take only short rests, sure. Loot the chest. Does it count if the minions do it? Kill 3 or probably not. Kill 3 or fewer monsters during the scenario. Your health at the end of the scenario is equal to 2 or less. Well, maybe this. And you loot no gold piles or chest tiles. Well, we always fail that one, but let's try again. Actually, we failed the one with not using the equipment. Okay, let's go. So yeah, we are trying to make things a bit more interesting with using more different classes, but we like our core of let's not lose the cards, so we keep it, but now we have at least 2 different combinations. We have Tinkerer and Sunkeeper combination and Tinkerer Quartermaster plus anything else. Maybe we discover one more so we can like shuffle it up a bit. What this friendly Inox didn't inform us was that the demons have bent the local forest teams to their cause. This will be an unpleasant fight. We actually have 3 Inox with us. And it doesn't seem like they have to survive. Huh. Interesting. Well, dear summoner, would you be so kind and immobilize and disarm something? Oh, that's our barbarian. I was like, what's that? Another Inox? No, it's not. Would you be so kind? So let's see, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, we can disarm. 1, 2, 3. Well, these 2 or these 2, something too. And we'd have to create the frost if I remember correctly. And that we do with that one. Okay. What about the minions, you might ask? Yeah, that's a good question. I guess we get them ready for the next room. I mean, there's a lot of enemies, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Well, we can disarm these 2. And then he can, like, let's see. Now there's a trap there. 6 damage. So we can stun 2 people, so we move, stun that one, attack, stun that one. We lose 4 HP for it, but I think that's well worth the cost. There you go. Then you... Well, you have to be next to the summoner. You are. So summoner uses the abilities, makes frost. You return the card to the summoner. Yeah. It might be a good idea to put you back and you in front though. There we go. We could also go on the right side. Those 2 and you. Well, he will be adjacent, that's good. So we do something like that. So cleared their things. You return her the cards. Yep, and then and give her the potion back, and then she returns cards to you. Yep, that works. Well, first turn you don't need the potion. First turn you don't need the potion, so first turn you can go without potion. Well, if you go like that, then you go like that, then you can reach 1, 2, 3, these two, and you 1, 2, 3, you can stun then. But then if you go first, you can't return her cards, so you have to go like that. So we stun for the next turn, I guess. Okay, hopefully I didn't mess anything up. So they heal. Right. So this will be tricky. I can already see they will be on the both sides of our initiative. Well, all they do is heal. Okay. Okay, let's disarm them for the next turn. There we go. Heal. Okay. There we go. And there we go. What about you? Backwards and attack him? What? You don't have a move? Okay. Enox. Oh. Why are we getting a free pass at like super easy mission? I don't know. Well, this one should get stunned. Problem is, we don't have the right element, so we can move and we can do that. Attack 1, range 3, target 2, wound. Well, we can wound this and this. That will be nice. Okay, and you, well, you just do your normal thing now, and you also do the normal thing, and you also, well, there you go. Well, I want to go slower now, since they are disarmed already. Right, okay. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have double disarm. Here, 1, 2, 3, okay. Nice access though. Okay, you and you, time to start bleeding. Oh, that didn't look like cauterize, that looked more like, yeah. Well, need to work up on your aim, so, well, I guess we could immobilize these two and disarm. Yeah, that works. And then our Berserker needs a heal. There you go. Nice and easy. What the heck are you doing? Okay. Are you doing a dart gun or whatever it's called? Okay. Well, turns out we don't need summons, we already have one army. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Look, you hold it like that, and you swing it like that. There you go. Well, that's good. I like it. Okay. Well, we have a stun now again. You should go as fast as possible. You should also go as fast as possible and stun something. You do your thing, and you do your thing. Okay, 88. Oh, that's not gonna go through, that's good. Are you healing? Oh, yes, you are. You dirty little ape. So what are you doing? Move to attack to target all adjacent enemies. Well, here we're gonna stun these two. Well, Oh, this one is always stunning. This is just +2 attack. I'm silly. Okay. Like the animation. Yeah, you're not getting through that, I'm afraid. We could use some more bleeds. Oh, that's nice. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, that's actually pretty nice. Now she can attack that one. And I was wondering what I'm gonna do with that, so. Six attack is no joke. I guess that's gonna be our main source of damage now. Let's see. Attack 3, myself to damage 2 at +2 attack. Give myself up to 3 damage. Move X. Well, actually, you should. Well, no, not yet. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep doing that. Move free, attack free, okay. Well, what are you doing? Move 4, attack 1, range 4, target 2, poison curse. That's annoying, I don't want to deal with that. What's your speed though? 43. Yeah. Yep, let's heal our next buddy here. So we can do 5 damage. Oh, that's not enough. So let's see, this one's attacking, this, well, a lot of them are attacking. So who are they going to attack? Well, him. Well, this one's gonna attack him, this one's gonna attack him, he's gonna attack him, and he's gonna attack him. So if we move here and attack there, this one will stay, okay. Well, actually, can we kill this one? I mean, it is kind of messed up, but... They will eat my frost. Son of a... Okay. Well, that's annoying. Well, this elite does quite a few more damage than that one, okay. Him maybe, yeah. Well, her. Can you do something today? Well, that's good. Maybe I should be more passive aggressive and things would get better. Well, that sucks. Okay, so we can return one card. Oh, we need to do that so it can return 2 cards next turn. So next turn we're gonna have a lot weaker. Yeah. Oh, we actually have light. How does that help us though? Doesn't. Well, we have a mace and a curse in your deck. Okay, what about you? Mace and a curse. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 cards. 1, 2, 5. Well, it seems like there's more cards here. Oh, but he chooses what to attack. Alright. Well. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a heal for sure, but what about the others? The problem with summoning right now is that they're gonna go here and they're gonna be pretty exposed. Well, we are all pretty exposed right now. This is the worst part. Yeah, we need to like do something else this turn. Let's see. We can go move free and shield ourselves. And we can also do that. So we'll become pretty tanky then. There's a lot of enemies. You can do that. I summon a thorn shooter there. That's good. Then you, well, we should probably go with a stun in this situation. Okay. Move to attack 5, range 4, target all enemies within reach. Okay, well that's the elite. Okay, so elite needs to get stunned. Okay. Elite needs to get stunned. Well, we can stun the elite, no problem there. And you are okay. Well, can you at least kill that one? That would be nice. Well, let's see. Move to disarm. Well, you can disarm that one and stun that one. You can go there and tank these two. Okay. Oh, we can actually, no. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Disarm. Stun. There we go. Okay. Five attack. Well. And I go to safety. Good job. Okay, so next turn we return 2 cards, this one and that one, I guess. You can yell all you want. Well, problem is this is that she's not next to us. Wait, what? She doesn't have any. Okay. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, well, we can do that for her. And we can do that next turn for her. Oh, that's a bit. What are you doing though? Yeah, you're doing something and then you're returning cards. No, wait, what? Oh, we have to return them first. And then we can play them. Well, that's super slow. Okay, so let's see. Stun. 2 move. 1, 2. Well, we can stun that one with this move. Who else has a stun or something like that? He's flying though, right? Yeah. Oh, we can muddle it. We can heal. Well, he's gonna get targeted, right? We have 15 HP though, what are we worried about? So we return the card and we heal something. Okay. Well, let's summon the lava golem. Okay, they're just healing. Okay, and these ones are just doing something silly. Okay. Come on. Messed it up. Oh well. Oh, that's nice. Well, that looks interesting. There you go. Problem solved. So one, two, three, okay. And then stun. Oh, we can do a wound. Let's do a wound. Okay. Well, we can do Noxious While on her. She can. Well, she's gonna use. Wait. We use Noxious While on her, and then she returns our 2 cards. Okay, so we go first. Noxious While. I can do Restorative Mist, Toxic Bolt, Tinker's Tools. Somebody needs a heal. No, not really. Hook on, Ink Bomb. Oh, let's heal. 17. Well, no. We need to use that to move. Yeah, okay, so we move. We use Noxious While on her, and then she uses Empowering Command on us. Now we can go there, and then she tells us to smack that one. Okay, good. She does that, and she does. Well, we don't have to do Frost this turn because we can't return the cards just yet. But we could move there. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's pick up the goat. Take only short rests. Fail. Right. There you go. So Phoenixes are not the most mobile of the races, it seems. Yeah. Just a spit, poison everything, that's good. Ooh, nice. Smack. That was a nice smack. What? We can tell him to smack for what? 3? Well, that's not a lot of smack actually. I thought it's more. Disarm. Good. Well, first room is pretty much under control. Yummy. Well, it's not bad to have some summons around, right? Okay, well, we can go and do a double stun, I guess. Yeah. No, that's our fastest stun, so let's do that. Well, hopefully someone kills something, so we get that achievement. Okay. Well, this will increase the chances, I guess. Shadow Wolves, go, go, go! Well, this is getting out of proportion, I guess. Well, we get experience for that, so... let's see. Yeah, let's take experience. There we go. Okay. Okay, well, you... Oh, we went the wrong way around, okay. Well, then we can return some cards to her, actually. Yeah. So here, well, we can disarm that trap. Well, you... Yeah, we have to return that and then use it on him. Okay. And you... So how do we do this actually? I'm not sure actually. So she needs to be like, well, only next to him, and she needs to be only next to him, and he needs to be between these two. I guess we can do like long rests now or something. So enemies. I can still do some stuff. You can do some stuff. You. So we do a long rest, then we can start with her doing her things. Then here we can let's not do a long rest yet, let's heal up a bit. We need to do that. Long rest, long rest, long rest, long rest. Well, that one is a good one. Okay. So we drop defensive stance then. I don't think I want to. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's drop that one. I think we don't need it. One ally with range framework or one of the burn cards. Okay. Enhancement field, ink, bomb, noxious wells. Okay. Disarm, stun trap. Well, it's good for disarming traps though. Maybe we don't need so many heals. Okay. So let's say he opens the door. For move. And then we can prepare a stun, but we don't have to use it. Oh, we could do that actually. That's good. 29 is too slow though. I like that. 1, 2, and then move there. Maybe. 11, then you. That. 25. Well, you should go like that. Okay. You return the cards, and you. Well, you can return the cards, but we don't have to return this turn. Okay. So, well, we can do stun maybe. And you, well, return him the cards and there. Okay. Let's open. Move 3, attack 6. 1, 2, 3, attack 6. Okay. Well, if we stay here, then we're gonna get. Yeah, I think it's the risk. What's their initiative though? It's kind of slow. 2, 3. Well, not much we can do about it. Oh yeah, that's annoying. Okay. Alright. I guess we failed to prevent the summons from going to the room. Well, the important thing is this Peter is alive, I guess. Oh, you're moving. That's something new, a new trick you learned. Okay. Well, bye bye. You served us nicely. it. Wait, what? Why so little? 16. Wow. What is yours? Oh, there are 2 elites. Okay. Right. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good actually. 1/3 gun. Yep. If we stun that one, pretty much she cannot reach anything useful. Alright. That's a big room though. I'm afraid there will be many enemies there. There are. I might get this right actually. So they're gonna kill my wolves now. Ugh. Poor wolfy boys. Yeah, I'm not sure how to open the door when we have summons. It's not good that he's the fastest one in the group. It should be the slowest one, but we cannot set up for that. Because it just doesn't work how the cards are given. And we don't have like something like 75 or something. Well, we tried, but because of this we have to go after her. can stun that. She should probably go like 1, 2, 3 and disarm. Yeah, like that and then like that. Okay. You. I can still do that. And then move in, or I don't know. Well, disarm, 1, 2, disarm. Wait, what? There was a trap there? Okay. So move 3, attack 5. So he needs to attack me because I'm the closest. So he cannot fly over because then I'm not the target anymore. So it will not attack me. That's the trick here. Also, it's gonna have muddle, so it will not have advantage. And okay. Well. No, I'm the closest. You should attack me. Come on, be a good little forest imp. There we go. Okay. Oh, how many curses? We have a lot of curses. Okay. So I can do stun. You can. You can do an ink bomb. Okay. We only have this one left. Okay. Celavi. Do you still have the? Oh, yeah, you actually do. You can do that, but you're gonna go slow then. That's probably alright. Okay. Go, turn shooter, go. Okay, we can disarm these two again. And I guess this one is attacking him again, so... Yep. These demons are strong and these are super annoying. Let's see, I go 3. I can go 4 also. Where's your normal stun? Oh, there it is. Move 2. I can do 1, 2, and then stun. Okay. Oh, that's better. Get that one to good use. Okay. Bam, bam. Now that one is active again, so one of these two. Let's see. Well, heal is good. And that, a lot of heals. Okay. Oh, we can model. No, we can heal and do that. Okay. Let's see, 24. Oof, 17. Well, he just heals. Okay. Oh, nice. Wait. You don't heal. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. I like the Berserker sometimes. How about you? Well, we can stun. What are you doing? Strengthen and model. I'll just stun that. Oh, nice. Okay, we should not loot. Okay. Stone Shooter is doing his work. Let's see. Oh. Bye bye. Die be blessed. Um. mm, So this is like hit for 10. So we have a bit of a problem here. So we do a long rest here. You should also do a long rest. And you should probably move and do a short rest. Yeah, here. And we stay in that formation. Yeah, that's good. And then he will open the door, move back, and then we fight like here. That's good, I think. Let's see now. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and stun. No, that's a stun. Well, we can also do that actually. Okay, let's go fast then. Wait, what? Move 5, heal 2. Oh, it's gonna heal yourself. Oh well, whatever. It's something. 1 damage, 1 damage. Yeah, we can't return that one. Oh, we can do the wolves then, maybe, I don't know. Yeah. A bit annoying, but what can you do? Come on, poison it. Okay. Actually, if we short rest, that's a really bad idea. Because then we might lose what we need. Okay, so you should head for the door. You so don't do that, do anything else, and you also do anything else. Heal, I guess. Let's see. Toxic bolt. Yeah, it's alright. Okay, so anything else? Anything else? 1, 2, 3. Well, that's one's not in the range. Huh. This one is pretty visible though, I think. Well, not right now, but yeah. We don't want to stand there. So we're not moving. Okay. Now let's stun it. Or that. Okay. Okay, so we do what? that. So heal, ethereal wines. Okay, you return that and you do that. Okay, so here we have the rotation going, that's good. Okay, you stand there. Right, heal. Well, I guess we could stand there, but we can also go there protect us. Yeah, let's do that actually. There we go. Okay. Okay, you need the rest, right? Yep. You that you that you that. There we go. Okay, so let's just hope there's not too many of them inside, because then we're pretty much done, right? Well, she can also go there. Well, I want him close so he can, like, what exactly though? Well, noxious fumes, yeah, okay. It's a big room, so I'm worried. Oh, we can hit something for 11 if you want to. Let's see how the room looks like. But you go like that. There you go. Pray. Let's see. Oh, that's not too bad. 7. Move free, attack 4, heal free self. 73. What are you doing? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, we could go and try to slam something, but then I'm gonna get destroyed, so better just patiently wait there. Land some good stuns at the appropriate times. Are you moving? No, yes. Okay. Fireflies. And like this allies will get killed. Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. So we can't be at the door because then these ones would shoot us from like here and it would be impossible to reach them. But if we are like that, now that's a different story. Kind of. Oh, it keeps changing places, okay. That explains some things. Okay, round 23. Well, I don't think this will work ideally, but... Oh, we can do cauterize and then move. Yeah. Okay, move for attack to range 4. Move to attack 4 target all adjacent enemies. But they're gonna move inside, that's good. Oh, so that's good. So it starts bleeding. Well, better that than nothing, I guess. I don't think they attack enemies. So. Because they're too far away. Yeah. Wait, what? Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay. Interface got broken a bit. So we are restarting around and we can also fix our mistake then. And we are using interface brokerage as excuse. It did break though. Or plenty plant. Okay, well, that's a bit annoying, but at least he's taking the hits. That's good. So they have to go in to attack him, that's really good. Or not attack at all. Yeah, that's good. And now I think they actually maybe block some of them. But we'll need something strong here. At least they're using only target one. Okay. Come on. Really? Wait, what? Move for attack for target. Why didn't this one enter like here or here? Oh, that's weird. That doesn't make much sense. Because it was disarmed? I don't know. Well, do I need to be next to her? Well, not really. Well, just a tiny bit more. Although he is drawing all the fire anyway. If we go here, we might get attacked a lot, so I don't know. Okay. The next 3 hours so damage 2 that produces to 1 less suffer no. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's see now. What are they doing? Move free, attack free. 1, 2, 3, or here, okay. Nope. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Well, indexes are actually useful. I shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. Well, that's amazing. Oh, bye-bye Archer, I guess. That's a lot of enemies though. Oof. Okay. So this summoner idea didn't work nearly as much as I wanted it to. But you need to try out stuff, I guess. If we lose, well, so we do a glass hammer and that next time we can like, okay, you, well, you actually, you can do that, but you maybe 1, 2, 3, you might want to do a stun, and you can return her 1 card, so she can do that once more next turn, so we can start returning 1 card here, I guess. So if you don't return his cards, well, he can do Noxious Vials next turn, and what? 1 ally may recover all their cards. Okay. So if she doesn't return cards, what else can she do? Well, we can bless. Oh, let's do that anyway. Well, let's bless. It's gonna be strong. We need those. Okay, well, that's alright. We're focusing on these 2 anyway. F2, okay, attack bearing, target all enemies within range, okay. Okay, time for a glass hammer. Wait, what? Oh yeah. That hurts so bad. And he went too fast, okay, that also happened. But let's see, she will stun this. Okay, you can do that one. This will be a close fight, it seems like. Okay. that's good. So this one will attack somebody. Him? Yeah. Oh, but we have that. So that's good. Well, we can cauterize two of them, that's also good. We can do that. How about you? Well, well, a long rest here will hurt a lot, so we should do a short rest. Well, that's lucky. Fighting wind, ethereal winds, bam, 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 bam. Right, okay, back in rotation, good. Why did we exit the rotation? I don't remember. Oh, we wanted to stun something or something, I don't even know anymore. We can wound two people. What are they doing? Move 5, attack 5, target all adjacent enemies. What speed? Okay. Well, I would like these two to go away. Did we lose that blast now? I don't know. Probably. That kind of sucks. There is no reason to push him. Yeah, let's just stay where we are. Well, we can return. No, let's do a long rest here. We still have 2 hits to tank. What are you doing? Oh, well, that doesn't do much. Yeah, not much at all. Well, these two are muddled, but other than that... Well, that's nice. Finally, our spitter is doing his work. Okay, well, move 3, attack 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Something like that. So what's the situation here? Oh well, okay. There we go. He can burn cards, are all I can't, so let's keep it alive. Oh, that one goes first actually, that's nice, otherwise he would come here. Yeah, that hurts. Oh, retaliate. Nice. Wait, what? 10? Nice. Okay, this one comes here. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? He doesn't have a miss? Why doesn't he have a miss? Okay. Well, let's get rid of that one, because why not? Go. Okay, 5 more to go. Easy peasy. Ugh. Shouldn't have said that. Oh yeah, this one is bleeding. That's why it's going down, maybe. Okay, standard. 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 Okay. So what they're doing, move 3, attack 5, range 3. Well, you're gonna attack him, right? What are you guys doing? Move 4, attack 2. Okay, you. Yeah, okay. Well. Like that. Oh, you emptied your deck? That's interesting. Well, again, same reason, pretty much. He has plenty of cards to burn, he doesn't have any. And he does some damage, not much, but... He also soaks up the stuns, which is cool. Please move there. Well, that... Ooh, okay. Well, almost dead, that's nice. Almost dead. Yeah, does that even help? Well, kind of. Well, bye-bye, thank you for playing. Okay. They ate my... sons of... That was not nice of them. And now I'm gonna eat your thing as a revenge. Your magical light is no more. Let's see. But he has a full deck. Well, we have some blesses in here, so let's do that. Okay. 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 Okay, and so they heal for free. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, this one just removes the poison. That's cool. This one will heal a lot though. Oh. Okay, they healed the one. Well, joke's on you. You're still bleeding again. There we go. Good. So this one cannot be healed. Oof, more wounds. Tempting. Oh, they did their thing already, so now we immobilize them for next turn. Let's do that. Okay, we go here and muddle that one. Okay, all just enemies, good. I'm so tensed and so tired right now. Let's see. I'll turn the card here. Let's see now. You, well, you have a curse. You, well, you don't. So, easy decision. Please don't miss. Good. Well, the threat level really went down, so should be fine. Around 29 though. Okay, bam bam, you, bam bam, you. Okay. Come on, don't shooter. Nice. So this one bleeds out now. That's good. That's really good. Okay. So if you move here, does anything break? No, not really. You're gonna break soon anyway, so. Summon. Somehow he's still alive. Oh my god. Okay. Right, recover the cards. Move. Well, this is a good formation. But I'll tell you what, this the Doomstalker was way more useful than the Berserker, even though he is kind of nice, but and somehow he survives because there's like there's no more eating of elements, so now we cannot lose our rotation anymore. I don't think so anyway. Well, this one will move. Let's see where it moves. There, okay, well. Yeah, but if we don't leave the rotation, then what? We are relying on our thorn shooter to do damage. Kind of. kind of. What if we move now though? No, he's stuck there basically. But it could be the... Well, we can go there and return him the cards, but then he can't return us the potion. Yeah, let's just skip. Yeah, we're in a bit of a pickle now. I mean, the Thorn Shooter will kill this one eventually, I guess. Okay, let's see how this goes. I mean, if something goes wrong, I'll just, you know, I'll lose rotation, he's gonna die, then we're just gonna go ham on them with our abilities. Should be alright. But I do trust my shooter here. Ooh, we're gonna get full of curses though. Well, not really. This one doesn't curse, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. I guess I just have to decide, do I try to slog it off or do I break rotation and try to do something nasty to them. And it problem is now the shooter is shooting this one. Well, it should damage it for one. And we're gonna heal that up. Yeah. Yeah, let's play like this until he gets destroyed, and then we're just gonna go. It's the safer way. We cleaned up this first room, so we got some gold here, but I don't think I'll be picking those up. Power and Command, such an amazing card. Yeah, so each time we roll a 0 or more, we basically damage. Okay. Range 4, targets 2. 2, 3, 4, okay. Oh, that hurts. Now we got poisoned. Wow, okay, nice. So yeah, today I was checking like some of my older videos and adding descriptions, and I was actually checking the first time I lost. Back then I still played with only 2 people. I did like 3 or 4 episodes with 2 people, and then I decided it's just not my thing. I like to play the groups of 4. But anyway, regardless of that, it still seemed a bit crazy how hard the mission was, and then I did some like bad things. Interesting thing about this game is how it calculates the difficulty and the Well, basically the party level. The party level is like the level, base level from which the enemies scale. So your party members can be a level 1 to 9, but your party level can be level 1 to 5, and then your game difficulty can be anything from 0 to 7. So 7 is the hardest difficulty, right? And how it's calculated is that, oh well, that's nice hit. So the game takes your average level of your party and then it divides that by 2 and it rounds it up. So if your average level is something between 1 and 9, if it divides it by 2 and rounds it up, it will come between 0.5 and 4.5, and that's how you get levels from 1 to 5. And then if you're playing easy, 1 becomes 0 and so on. And if you play like the insane, then it's +2, hard is +1. So let's say difficulty 1 becomes 3, 2 becomes 4, and so on. And the highest difficulty of 5 from party level becomes the highest difficulty of 7, which is the highest difficulty you can play, right? But the interesting thing is, yeah, well, this is a lot of information though, I bet, but because it gets the average of your party level and then that divides that by 2, the party level is always gonna be lower than your difficulty level. But it's on the lower levels it works really weird, because like on level 1, oops, I didn't use the potion, doesn't matter. On level 1, like maybe we should start picking up, let's see, 2, well, we can use disintegration beam on that one. Yeah, and then start moving to gold. So on level 1, let's say you have 2 level 1 characters, it's gonna calculate an average of 1 and then divided by 2 is 0.5, and then it's gonna round it up and you're gonna get a base level of 1. And if you play on insane, you're gonna play it like on 3, right? And but that is also true if you have level 2 and 2. 2 and 2 average is 2, divided by 2 is 1, and you're gonna get 1 again. So basically the game doesn't get any harder if you go from level 1 to 2 on 2 characters. And so playing the first dungeon on level 1, it's insanely difficult because it's not balanced. It's balanced for like to be maybe level 1 and level 2. If it's 2, it's easy, and if it's 1, it's hard. So it's already hard, and then if you play it on insane, you're basically boned, right? So yeah. So we really struggled. And then we switched to 4 people. I mean, it was the same thing really, but with 4 people you just get some tools you maybe don't have with 1 person. So there was a bunch of cultists, and you need to kill the cultists really fast before they summon the living bones, right? And if you have, for example, like I had Crack Heart and Brute, then it's really hard to do anything but other than just try to go and damage them. And that's a bit problematic because then you just have to go in there, and Brute is mostly melee, so you have 1 ranged attack and then you have to go. So you get inside bunch of living bones trying to kill the cultists, and if you get unlucky they're gonna summon anyway, so you don't achieve anything. And yeah, and that's what happened to me. Well, they didn't summon, but I lost so much HP fighting like that, And even though I was lucky and they didn't summon, I still had to heal up for a while before I could continue, and that lost time really hurt. And then the next room, they didn't summon right away, but they summoned way before I could kill two of them. I only killed one, so they summoned 2 living bones, and it turned out that was just a bit too much for me. So yeah, and with party of 4, I had a Tinker with a stun, so I could mitigate it that way. I could stun the cultists if they try to do something, and that's a big help. And I also had the Spellweaver, which can do massive amounts of damage with her once time usage abilities, so it was much easier since I had a lot of tools. And the game scales weirdly. It's like with 2 people you get a certain amount of enemies, and then if you play 4 people you don't get the double amount. You get most enemies become elites, and then you get a couple more, so elite counts like a 2 for balancing reasons, I guess, something like that. But in practice, more people and more enemies means easier time, because 1 second, I need to remove that. Thank you for your service. Because enemies bump into each other, and if they get a melee card, they can't do much sometimes, and I plan around that. I have 2 people going melee and 2 people going range, so I don't have that problem. And AI does, so it almost feels like when you play with more people you have some kind of advantage, but also it's a much bigger headache and everything goes way slower, and yeah. So I don't know, there are advantages, there are disadvantages to it. But yeah, it's a nice way to play, to try to work around disadvantages and use the advantages. But where we really hurt is where there are a lot of archers, especially elite archers. That's I feel like those missions become a bit harder actually. Let's kill this one. Don't we have a ranged attack somewhere? Guess not. Whatever. So yeah, with 4 people you're gonna have a whole bunch of elite archers, and well, I guess he had a mission to not loot anything, but I want gold pieces. So elite archers will have huge range, and they will really make your life miserable. So things like shields and stuff really don't work very well in that sort of scenario, because they just do way more damage than the normal ones do. So yeah, it's a trade-off. But since Craigheart is one of my favorite characters, I can build a whole bunch of labyrinths with the rocks and turn the tides in my favor. So yeah, I don't know. Interesting reason why the difficulty is like that though is why didn't they just take the average level? So let's say difficulty from 1 to 9, and then I don't care about that gold there. Wait, what? So then they would need to have for easy it would be 1 minus 0, 1 minus 1, it would be 0. With the demon's death, the imps in the air flee and the eunuchs begin returning to their homes. I'd hope that's the last time we'll see of the sun demons, but I know that won't be the case. Yeah, probably not. Okay, cool. Well, we managed, although it really hurt me playing with characters which I don't consider so strong. But yeah, anyway, then the difficulty would be from 1 to 9, and then plus modifier would be from 0 to 11. I received a parcel from Eaglecrest today, from one of the Tinkerer's shops there. Apparently, a group of Inox paid to ship us a telescopic sight. Well, thank you. I don't know if that is a thank you gift or a withering statement on your martial prowess. Very funny. So yeah, then the difficulty would have to go from 0 to 11, and the board game, the physical board game just doesn't have that, because they have these rectangular papers where each difficulty has like one triangle on a square, so square has 4 triangles. Like when you do diagonals, you get 4 triangles. Then you have these envelopes in which you put them in, the sheets, and only one is visible. So you can hide everything else but the level the enemy is at, the party level, and the stats for it. And there are 2 sides, so there's exactly room for 8. So having difficulties from 1 to 10 just didn't work, so they put 0 to 7, and that fits on both sides, and that's why this game also has it, because it basically mimics everything from the board game. As far as I can tell, everything is identical. Like at some point these major and minor stamina potions got nerfed, so if you have like I have a very early printed edition of the game, where these actually minor ones returned 2 and major ones 3 cards, and that was super broken, and now it's still broken because I managed to abuse it so well. So, but other than that, everything should be the same. Well, this is also basically the same, because that's errata. It says just treat the major potions like 1 card lower and so. But yeah, I was thinking about that a lot. It's been a while since I did that mission. It was the let's see where it is. So the Umbran League, we had to destroy the cult, and so these are levels 4 now. So 10 HP, 15, and I don't know, 11. And we have a party level 2. So we have a level 6, a level 6, a level 1, and a level 1. And we have a party level 2. Because our average level is like 6, 12, 14. So our average level is like 4.5. And when you divide 4.5 by 2, you get 2.25. So rounded up, that's no, you don't. Wait. Oh yeah, no. You get average level is like 2.25, and when you divide that by 2, you get like an average. You get like 1.25 difficulty, something like that, and you round it up to 2. So we are level 2 party level, and on insane, then the enemies are 4. And when we started, we had 2 level 1s, and our party level was like 0.5 rounded up. It was 0.5, and now it's 1.25. We almost have the double, but our level is just one bigger. So whereas now we have like cultists with 10 HP, the cultists for Crackheart and Brute on both level 1, they had 9 HP, and I just couldn't nuke them. So for one party level, they only gained 1 HP. Because the most HP they gained from me playing on Insane. So it was just too difficult. And let's say if we just take these 2 guys. Come on game, refresh it. Oh, it doesn't want to refresh it. go to a merchant or something, I don't know. Okay, so now they're level 3, 1 level lower, they have 1 less HP. And look how much weaker we are. So yeah. And if you think that's because we have like 2 very low levels, so things equal out in some weird way, well, a little bit. But now we are like level 3, just 1 level higher. And come on, game. You can do it, I know you can. Refresh my levels. Well, they should be level 5 now, so I'm expecting them to have like, I don't know, 11 HP or something. Come on, game. I'm not a level 1 party anymore. Okay, there we go. So now they have 11 HP. Well, they do have 2 shields now, so alright. But still, I guess 2 shields is a big change. So that's a big bump from 10 HP and 1 shield. So yeah, once you get to level 3, they become much nastier, but I don't know. So yeah, that's the moment I started playing with 4 people, because I just felt there's too much RNG with only 2, and if you don't take the correct 2, you will be basically messed up. And yeah, it's just like this sort of enemies. It's so hard to go with a party which relies on burst. Basically, you have to burst them before you lose the cards, and that's a bit stressful, and I don't feel good about it, because if they spam too many shields and if they summon too fast, then you can't do much. But if you have a party which can stay in the game for 30-40 rounds or even infinite with a combination like that, then it becomes a matter of like, are you strong enough to take the hits before you die and then grind them down. And against some it's harder than the others. Against archers it's really hard, but it feels fair, and it doesn't feel fair to me like that you lose because you lost all the cards, even though you did play well, but enemies just got like super RNG. So but yeah, anyway, so much about that rant. I don't know, next time, well, we didn't get much experience in this one because of the way we had to play. Well, Summoner got a decent bit, I guess. And who was the other? Well, it's actually not that bad. But yeah, I feel weak with those 2. I mean, Summoner doesn't do much. This arm, only 3 people. It's much weaker than what we were used to on our Elementalist. Also on Elementalist, we don't have to use another spell with an enchant to get the element we need, so yeah. But also it didn't help the fire elementals eating our frost, so yeah. So I don't know, we'll see what we wanna play. I feel like Sunkeeper Quartermaster is a bit OP, so I should avoid it if I can. So what did we do anyway? Oh yeah, we did this one. Oh, I guess we are done with 1 point. So we unlocked chapter 1.5. Cool. We reached Eagle Crest. So we still have more. Chapter 1.5. The Badlands is well explored now, and we're starting to receive messages from the Great Forest even further north. Let's seek out the outposts further north. They are surely to have some impressive equipment to trade. Our last objective now is to reach Wildspire in the depth of the forest. Okay, cool. Where the heck is Wildspire? Whoa. So all of these are chapter 1. What's that? Stone Golem. Well, that's gonna be fun, I guess. Okay, some drakes, we already know those. Pythons, bandits and snakes. Okay, cool. Yeah, things are ramping up, so yeah. If I get stuck, I'm gonna bring my cavalry. Like, my Sootsinger is totally broken. It can, like, it sings the song of wounding, so whatever attacks we do, we wound enemies. And then if we keep returning the cards to it, we can do, like, stun 3 people here. And we had another stun, but I guess we dropped it because we didn't need it. No, here it is. Stun 3 people, range 3. Totally broken. Like a Quartermaster and Sootsinger, we can stun half the map. Yeah, and stun is much stronger than the disarm. But yeah, we did this scenario, so well, maybe next time we do a job. Let's see what are the jobs. Okay, not interested. Well, we could get one of those so we don't have to move them around. Yeah, maybe we get another minor stamina potion, I don't even know. Those look nasty. The beast tyrant must be in the party. Or we just do a story quest. I don't know, I'll think about it. But yeah, anyway, that will be it for now. It's like 1:30 in the morning here and I'm working in the morning, so hopefully like me, switching things around a bit, giving some love to the other characters. Well, maybe Summoner has something nice if you level it up, who knows. But anyway, have a nice day and see you in the next one. Bye bye.